What is up, everybody? Snappinace227 here. I just had the most delicious Subway sandwich, so I figured, you know what? Let's do an upload. That's a joke. That wasn't the best Subway sandwich I've ever had. It was pretty good, though. And I'm going to do some videos tonight. If you couldn't already guess, it's over Mass Effect 3. One of the best multiplayer games ever, in my opinion, and I fucking love it. So some of you play Mass Effect 3. You would know that the Reckoning, I believe it's called, DLC just came out. This was a multiplayer DLC. If you haven't played Mass Effect 3, all the multiplayer DLCs are free. And it's pretty fucking awesome. This one came with new characters and new guns and equipment. I don't know about all the equipment and guns because there's actually so many that came out. I know it's like the Spitfire and Venom shotgun and all sorts of crap that came out. But the main attraction of this DLC was the characters. This character I have on my screen right now is called Acebot, and it's one of the characters that came out. It's the Alliance Infiltration Unit. It is a infiltrator. By the way, this is the last DLC that's coming out for this game. So, I mean, they really stepped it up here. So we got the Infiltrator, the Cabal Vanguard. I heard this thing sucks. I really want this Krogan Warlord. God. It's like the Halo version of the Krogan. We got the Talon Mercenary. He's got like a crossbow on his Omni tool. Pretty sick, actually. I can't wait to get him. The Geth Juggernaut, one of my personal favorites. It's basically a Geth Prime. And the Awakened Collector. The Awakened Collector is a collector that is no longer possessed by whatever the hell was possessing it. I really don't know. And I have it, but I'm not going to do a build on it right now because I haven't played with it enough, and I really don't like adepts, so I don't know. I don't know how good it will be. So for this video, I'm going to do builds over the Infiltrator and the Juggernaut Geth, and then do some gameplays with them after this video. I've got 170,000 credits right now. I just started saving up, and I'm going to do I'm not going to buy any more packs until I have a couple million credits, and then do like a special like store spending spree thing that I'm going to do. So on to the character. Let's go powers first. Sorry, it's coming from earlier. Tactical cloak. The cool thing about this character is its last tactical cloak, instead of being a sniper rifle, it's a shotgun. So when you get in a tactical cloak, if you use a shotgun and fire while you're in tactical cloak, it does 25% more damage. I went for a damage bonus, recharge speed, and then the shotgun bonus damage. Duration, not really useful unless you use this character more for defense and objectives, which this character is more offensive, so duration is not really useful. Snap freeze, I ended up, even though it's a really good one, I ended up putting just one into the range category. I use this just for like if a character has, if an enemy has like 1 bar of health left, and this will take care of it. Other than that, I use a tactical cloak and a shotgun. Repair matrix. This is it's a great power. Okay. When it's activated, you get your shields restore like faster, and you get more. They restore more over time. You get like a damage buff, I guess you would say. Not damage, but like a armor defense. It says damage taken minus 15% or whatever. While it's active, you take less damage, and you get more movement speed. So what I have it spec'd out for, I've got more shields. I've got the duration is up and more damage taken. So I went for decrease. The first one was decrease. I am so retarded. Decrease damage taken and increase movement speed. This thing kind of acts like grenades. It's pretty weird. It acts like the stim packs for like a Turret Havoc. It acts like grenades. And instead of getting the +1 on this rank 5, I ended up going for duration, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But it's important to go for duration. And then I went for amount of shields and reduce the damage taken. This one, when you get back from a down state, takes 75% less damage for 5 seconds. That's really not useful, I found out. It's really not helping out at all. I'm sorry, whenever I do these commentaries, I get like a stuffed nose. So, the reason I went for duration, this power, its unique skill, besides all this, which is great, its unique skill is that it can actually, while it's active, if you go down while it's active, at any time in the game, and remember, it's like grenades, you can use this anytime you want to. If you go down while it's active, it'll actually bring you back to life without using meta gels. It repairs your AI body. So that's why you want duration. The original duration without this was 15 seconds, and that was a good amount of time. But I found that whenever I used it, it didn't last long enough, so that when I went down, it didn't revive me. So duration is what you want to go for here. Very great. I'll show you at school in the game. I typically use it whenever my shields just all go away at once. Most people try to use it before they go down, and it didn't really work for me. Unhacked AI, which is its damage and force bonuses and whatnot. I went for damage, headshot damage, and then more damage. You can never have enough damage. For fitness, all I had was enough to put it into the first health and shields bonus, which you have low health and shields, but with the repair matrix, that is actually this character is pretty beefy. Not base with the repair matrix, you can survive for quite a while, and the amount of damage you put out, I had no trouble getting 100,000 points per match. The weapons, remember I said the shotgun did more damage than tactical cloak. I would go with the Wraith, the M11 Wraith shotgun. Reason I would go with this, it's when you have the damage on it, it's basically got the same amount of damage as the Claymore, and it has 2 shots and less weight than the Claymore. So overall, pretty nice. I put the Shredder mod, which gives you you can shoot through 0.65 meter thick material, and it ignores 65% of defenses on armor targets. And then I have the high velocity barrel, which increases damage by 25%. You can shoot through objects more, and ignores 65% of armor targets. And it increases the shotgun's weight by 50%, but that's not an actual problem for me. As you see, I still have 77% of the recharge speed. So you'll see when I use this, the shotgun does extremely well. Let's see, for equipment, grenade capacity, I only have at level 2, but you want those repair matrices as much as possible. The grenade capacity really helps out with that. I would do the shock trooper, which gives you shotgun damage and grenade capacity, but it's only level 1, so right now I'm going to stick with grenades. Weapon bonus, you want to go shotgun amp, obviously. Now for this one, equipment or ammo bonus, I do either do armor piercing or drill rounds, and they both do the same thing, except for the penetration is a little bit different, but they both do the same thing pretty much. So drill rounds or armor piercing would be a great thing to have. I'd probably go with armor piercing. And then armor bonus, I'd either go power efficiency, adrenaline, or psychotic modulator. I mean, this is pretty much user preference. They don't really do much to help you out with your gun, but yeah. So that's the Alliance Infiltration Unit. This I did not like it at first, but once I got the powers all switched out and everything, this turned out to be a great character. I loved it. Now for one of my personal favorites, I love the Soldier class, the Geth Juggernaut. This character is, oh my god, it's crazy. As you can see, I named it I'm the Juggernaut, bitch, which you kind of have to. Let's start off with weapons. Particle rifle, I don't know, particle rifle just kind of works for me on this class. It does better with Geth weapons, so the Geth pulse rifle could work, but the damage is just so low on that thing. And the particle rifle just has unlimited ammo, so I stuck with that. One of the great weapons that worked for me, I actually used it with this class. I did it for one round. I got first place with it. The Javelin. The Javelin is one of the highest damage snipers, and it is a Geth sniper. So you get more damage with it, and it's an amazing weapon to have in this class. Any Geth weapon will work with this class pretty good. Powers, Hex Shield, you want to go all top 3. All bottom 3 are mainly defense stuff, but the top 3 actually do damage to enemies. It's pretty ridiculous. It acts kind of like a trap almost. And the last one, it gives you energy for when you put the Hex Shield up. It gives you 10% damage or whatever. Oh, quick thing. As you can see, the health is at 2,300 and the shields are at 4,600. And the shields are like that because of the this part, hardened platform, which is your health and shields. If you put them all in the health and shield bonus, you'll get 4,600 shields, and that is fucking crazy. More than any Krogan can ever have. And when you put Cyclonic Modulator to that, it's ridiculous. Geth Juggernaut, you want to do weapon damage, weapon stability, and weapon spare ammunition, and then weapon damage again. Siege Pulse. Oh, this is one of the main trademarks of this character. It's basically a Geth Prime pulse that the Geth Primes would shoot at you. That's exactly what it is, actually. I went for damage, recharge speed, and more damage to armor, shields, and barriers. My friend did the like every stored charge. This like stacks too for every one of them. It gives you damage taken by 10%. It reduces damage taken while each one of them are active. He went with that, and he did the increased number of shots by 1. So he did like 40% damage taken, which was good. I don't blame him for that, but I'm a more offensive person. So the damage and everything is what I went for, which it's still, it's an amazing thing to have. I ended up just meleeing and using this thing all game long, probably. With this character, the melee is kind of fucking ridiculous. The melee, that's why I have the blade on there that helps out with the melee. You'll see in the match, but you can just, it's kind of like a forced choke a character, and it works really great with Phantoms too. It'll just incapacitate them. Whatever energy is getting sucked from the enemy, and it eventually kills them. It's great. It just does so much damage. Whatever energy is sucked from them is transferred to your shields. So, another thing about this guy, you basically, no enemy on here can one-hit KO you. Like, the Banshees can't grab you and like, choke you or put their arm through you or anything like that. The Brutes can't smash you. There's no one-hit KO on this guy unless you're already down. So this guy is basically fucking invincible, and I'll show you in the match. It's so hard to go down. The one downside to this guy is he's extremely slow. You can't run, can't get behind cover. That's what the Hex Shield is for, putting up for cover. All this stuff you'll see in the game. As far as equipment, this is so cool. Juggernaut Shield. They made this thing just for this guy. Shield strength and melee damage. It's the best thing to have on this guy. You just get more shield and more melee. And you're going to want to melee a lot with this guy, and I'll show you why. Assault rifle, or whatever gun you have on this guy, whether it be a shotgun or an SMG, just put that type of ammo on him. Ammo bonus, this is kind of important actually. Incendiary rounds work best with this guy. If you're shooting your gun and you set the target on fire, the Siege Pulse will actually detonate, detonate the fire. So you can set off a bunch of tech explosions, and I'll show that in the game too. And last but not least, the armor equipment. Adrenaline module, it actually does not help out that much. I used it, and you move a little bit faster, but not fast enough to make that big of a difference. So I go with the Cyclonic Modulator, which, that's crazy. Adds a plus 100% shield bonus for one mission. That's double what you get, and I had a Cyclonic Modulator for 150%. Oh, that's crazy. Definitely, that would be a good one. Power efficiency, shield power cells. You want to go with mainly shield stuff on this class. Anyway, that's all for this character and the other character. I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I will give you some gameplay with these characters. I hope you enjoyed the builds. I hope these really helped you out. It's been Updates 227. I'm out.